Hey, what's going on, dudes? My name is Rex, and we are playing Enderal, Forgotten Stories. Now, of course, you can see the Bethesda GameWorks little logo on the bottom left corner. So, what is this thing? This is... it's basically a mod that changes Elder Scrolls Skyrim, but it changes it in such a profound way that it is essentially an entirely new... a full-blown, just different game. The world is different, the characters are different, the spells actually might all be different, the items are kind of different. It's just a whole game, but it's using the engine of Elder Scrolls Skyrim, and it's using the assets of Elder Scrolls Skyrim. So you might see, for example, that the arrows are going to look the same as in Skyrim, the armors might look the same as in Skyrim, the vegetation, the... I don't know, you know, the doors from houses, the houses themselves might actually look similar, because the assets have been taken basically and just rebuilt into an entirely different game. So it's going to play like Skyrim, it's going to look like Skyrim, but it's going to be a whole new thing. Now, I believe this game, the original version, which was like Enderal something, was released in 2006, in 16 rather, 2016. This is an entire... like new re-release of the add-on through Steam. Actually, if you literally just go on Steam and you search Enderal, you're gonna see it. It was re-released with a collection of DLC and kind of expansions into the whole thing to add extra content. But because it was added on Steam, it's actually been made very easy to just go and install, download, and play, which is what I did. You know, I like mods as much as the next guy, but sometimes it can be fairly complicated, especially when you're talking about an entire overhaul of the game. And the problem with those mods is that they kind of do mess with your normal, original download of the game. This will not do that, so I went and downloaded it, and I want to play it. I want to go ahead and just give it a shot. I have played for the first, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes, so I kind of, you know, a little bit about what's going on, and I just want to prepare myself for what to expect, but I really haven't played much. So what we're going to be doing here, this is exclusive, of course, for my Patreon supporters, $1 and up, basically for everybody that supports me on Patreon. And the plan here is to just do a full playthrough. I'm not sure how long the game is. I'm not sure... I mean, honestly, I'm not sure about anything. If it's enjoyable, of course, I'll go and finish it. If we're not having fun, then, you know, we'll scrap this. But I have a feeling it's gonna be great, so let's just go ahead and actually get this started up. I'm pretty excited. It was really fun, the little bit of gameplay that I enjoyed. Your mana determines how many spells you can cast before your mind becomes exhausted. There's a couple of like revamps of the spell system that I didn't quite understand when I first went through it. So, as you can see, it has... There you go. A lot of similarities with Skyrim. I think that's definitely kind of newish. But the wagon, the grass, you can see the watermelons. Those are huge potatoes. That's way too huge. Okay. We live in Ireland or something. I don't know. What's a lame joke? I'm sorry. We got some bonfires here. Oh. Well. We're not starting well so far. I didn't see this in my first time going through. That's a kid! This game is pretty dark. I think we're all gonna agree that this game... it's pretty dark once we go through this. But so far so good. Got a little house over there. We got a horse. Hello, buddy. Cannot interact with it. We got a house filled with blood and ashes. We got a book. Nutritiousness of meat. Okay. Meat is life. Even the ash people who were populating this world before us knew that. Oh, we got some backstory here. Each time they killed an enemy in a battle, they tore out the liver and heart of the fallen and ate them together with their family. By doing so, just as everyone knows, the strength of a beaten enemy is passed on, of course. I mean, everyone knows that. But as we are living in a time in which eating fellows is nonsensically seen as barbaric, we, the friends of the bloody meat, Have to settle for animal sources. Let's take the book. Alright, we're getting a little bit of backstory about the location. A lot of... a fair bit of cannibalism going on. A lot of birds. Okay, I'm guessing... either that's my house or this is my house. Hello. No, alright. Can't really do anything. I don't have a weapon. Can't really interact with most things. Oh, we got the Sovngarde statues. Let me see if I can just go a little bit off the beaten path, because there's some really interesting things in here. That's a little angel. That's not from Skyrim. That doesn't look like Daedric either. What is this? Oh Lord, oh Maker, I can hear you calling. I feel your love. I know about your sacrifice. Without you, I am nothing. A twig on the currents of time. A sheep without shepherd. I do know that these guys won an award for the add-on. They were praised for having like really good like voice acting and narrative. And I can attest the voice acting is actually pretty good. For an add-on, fantastic. Free me from my vices and forgive me my trespasses. Forgive too my wife and my child. Deliver me from my pains and bless us with your everlasting mercy. I think I'm the child in this note. I got a feeling that's what's going on here. That's cool though. Reminds me of those statues from Doctor Who. Ugh. Let's get the hell out of here. Cannot really interact with the flowers much. Oh, hey! Press E to talk with Daddy. I don't know, it feels kind of cringy calling him Daddy. You just could have said Dad.
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you coming. So, how did it go? Did you find it?
What is this place, Daddy? Where are we?
Where are we?
Uh-huh.
We're at home, silly.
Oh.
Where else would we be? Just mommy, sister, you and me. Now tell me, how did it go? Did you find it?
I found like, what, 3 bonfires on the other side? I don't know who they're supposed to be. I didn't.
No? Pity.
Uh-huh.
Maybe you're simply looking in the wrong places. Did you ever think of that? Oh well, who knows. Say, why don't you go inside and see if you can help Mommy with the cooking? The Creator was kind to us today and sent a big fat elk right in front of my bow. All right?
That sounds good, Daddy. I have to talk with Daddy. He wants to tell me something important. Yeah, there you go. I did explore, I thought, most of the place, but I don't know. I guess there was some stuff I didn't see. That's fine. Let's go home. See if we can check out that delicious elk that was just given to us. Tomatoes. We got some mushrooms. There was that video on Reddit a few days ago of a guy that ate one of those mushrooms and this enormous spider came out, just jumped into his face, dude. It literally, like, they look just like that. So nasty. Okay, is that like Mom? That's definitely not Skyrim. The hairstyle does appear to be like the NPC might actually be, but like the character, but portrait is not. Jesus. Is that my sister? We got, so I think we're cannibals, guys. I'm thinking, I'm having a was it Rogni Red Arm feel about all of this. Jesus Christ, dude, that is nasty. We've got, okay. That's a bugbear, a troll. It's something. It's got some cheese. Some more meat, okay, okay. Oh, that's an Elder Scroll, look at it. Yeah. Alright. Can I search this? Ooh. We got, Penny. It's the face of some dude. We got a lot of stuff, dude. We are rich, dude. Let's get this. Okay, okay. Trying to explore as much as I can. That's the elk. There's nothing else.
My, I totally forgot what a mess I left here. But I was right, wasn't I? A real gem we've got here. Well then, let's waste no more time and get to it, shall we?
You can tell again that the voice acting is like superb here. But what about Mommy and Sister?
What? Now would you look at that? I totally forgot about them. They're dead, don't you remember?
Yikes.
You murdered them back then. Both of them.
Double yikes.
But hey, no use crying over spilled milk, right? At least this means there's more meat for the two of us. You still remember how to do this, right? First, off with the skin. Slice up the belly, then out with the entrails. I'll look for a nice sharp knife in the meantime to cut off the head. I don't think either of us wants to eat that, do we?
Yeah, that's funny. I didn't kill them, Daddy. It was the masked men.
Oh, silly, what's this again? We both know that's a lie. You did it. I remember it all. First, you set this horrible fire to your sister's crib. She screamed and screamed, and Mommy heard it, but when she finally got there, nothing was left of her but burnt flesh.
And?
Oh gosh, do we really need to go through this again? You know how sad it makes me when you do this. You killed them, period. No matter how often you tell me you didn't, it changes nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Now please, let's start cooking. I'm so bloody damn hungry.
This is so creepy, but I didn't kill them, Daddy.
Oh, by the Creator's name, why are you telling these lies? Isn't it enough that you murdered us?
Us?
Do you really have to bother me over and over with your stupid, pathetic, and pointless whining? You know, sometimes I wish the Creator would have made me just a little less merciful. Just a little less pious. Because then I would have realized that you were tainted by sin long before any of this had ever happened. And instead of raising you, feeding you, and loving you like a father does, I would have put you in the horse trough right after you were born. Yes, I should have killed you. I should have just killed you. Just like you killed us. And now, you think you're safe because we're all under the earth, don't you? Well, listen up, my child. You are wrong. And do you know why? Because the dead don't forget. Do you hear me? The dead don't forget. Now enough of this useless chatter. I'm bloody starving. Bring me the meat, you spoiled brat. Bring it to me. Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat. 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 Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat.
This game is really dark, you guys. Completed a nice day in the summer. Oh my god. So I don't know, man. That was like a nightmare or something.
Let's begin with a question. It might sound simple to you at first, but I pray you to think about it. What distinguishes a free man from a slave? For now, however, let us start this story where another one ended 3 years ago, with the death of the Lightborn. For 4,000 years they had reigned over this world, 7 arcanists who, through their magic, had acquired eternal life. In a time of chaos, they gave mankind what they thought it needed most, to be ruled over with an ironclad but fair hand. Within just 1 century, they united the shattered lands, and a single century later, their human origin was forgotten. They became gods, or Lightborn, as they let themselves be worshipped as. Yet the longer they reigned, the louder the voices grew that accused them of tyranny, the loudest being that of Naranzul Aranthiel. And he succeeded in achieving what was once thought impossible. He gathered an army, overturned the Lightborn, and gave back freedom to mankind. However, the price for this was high, because where there are gaps of power, fights erupt. As such, this world grew into what it is today, shattered, riven and broken into pieces.
This is a mod,
But
by the way.
all of this was merely a diversion, so that no one would notice something else. The death of the Lightborn had set something into motion, clockwork. Having long stood still, its gears now once again slowly began to turn. This is the story of someone who wanted to be free.
This is a freaking mod, and these guys are going like all out on this spectacle. It's pretty cool.
Shh, hey, quiet, damn it. You wanna wake up the entire ship or what?
Whoop.
Well, sorry. That was a bit harsh. I'm just nervous, that's all. It was that dream again, wasn't it?
And of course, as it is, I guess expected from an Elder Scrolls style game, we are prisoners or something.
Uh-huh. Seriously, if we had a penny for every night since we met where you woke up screaming, we'd probably be traveling to Enderal in our own starship and... well, not like this. Some things never change, I guess. Do you ever ask yourself if maybe you blame yourself for all of this? For what happened to your family, I mean?
No, the masked men, dude, we know that. Nonsense! Those bastards from the temple killed them. Not me, and I know that.
As determined as ever.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you're right.
I am right. Damn right.
But who knows? Maybe everything is going to be different now. It's strange, isn't it? The way life sometimes goes. Now, if you had told me that a few weeks ago, I would have at the very least called you insane. But if the stories are true, there's no better place for a fresh start. Can you believe it? Apparently there aren't even any slaves on Enderal. It's amazing.
Marvelous.
Only this whole blind passenger thing is making my head ache.
So we are sneaking into the ship. It's not our fault that the ship is so poorly guarded, and we couldn't have afforded the passage fee anyways.
Not our fault. Damn it, we're thieves. Frauds.
Damn.
And unlike you, I actually have a problem with that. But anyway, what's done is done. I just hope the Enderalians are easier on Outlanders than the Neremes are. Your mother was a fugitive as well, wasn't she? Where exactly did she come from? You've told me 100 times, but I just keep on forgetting it.
And this is the not so subtle way for us to pick a class. I guess our father is always a human because that's part of the story, but our mother can change depending on whatever we want, so we become half whatever we want. So let's go through them a little bit, take a little bit of time here. Native to the swampy continent of Miar Araneth. Oh wait, that's the guy that overthrew the Lightborns. I remember the name Araneth. So I guess he was an elf? The destruction of the land caused by decades of war forced many Aeterna to escape to other countries, where various destinies awaited them. Some pursued and disregarded them because of their innate magic talent. That is so silly. Some disregarded them because of their innate magic talent. So this is like they hate magic or something? Well, some revered them for it. Many Aeterna earned their life as traveling minstrels. Originating in the barren and steep-like continent of Araziel, the Arazilian are a divided people. While the nomadic natives in the steppes maintain their pantheistic traditions, pantheistic, interesting. The coastal inhabitants regard them as primitive and struggle for recognition as a fully fledged part of the civilized world, so like the Nords. Okay, we got the normal humans as secluded people. The inhabitants of the belt of Kile are said to have a reclusive mind. Kylians are deemed as blessed businessmen, so basically Imperials. Okay. And the Red Guards, Quiranians, originate from the namesake desert continent, there you go, which is said to be both barren and inhospitable. Yeah, basically the same. So what do we want to play? I don't know if there's any like bonuses, like special powers from being any of these guys. So I guess we're just gonna have to figure out what we're gonna play. I was thinking of trying the bow a little bit, going for like a sneaky bow dagger type of build. So let's just do... I'm doing a red guard on my lore play, so let's try something different. I typically don't go magic, so let's not do high elf. Yeah, let's do Nords. Nords are fine. Body. Let's check out some of the presets. I don't want to spend too much time making my character because we're not really going to stare at it too much. That's how my friend looks like. Oh, this was dope. It's badass, dude. Okay. Make it a little bit skinnier. Yeah, it's like kind of middle. Complexion. Oh my Jesus Christ. But it doesn't change the actual like chest. Like why is that even why is that even an option? Let's go with this one. Put some dirt on us. Nothing too crazy. Some scars. Yeah. Tattoos. It's basically like very similar tattoos. I don't even know if they actually changed this. Yeah. Let's go Isla the Huntress on this bitches. That's fine. I don't want to change too much. We're good. Just a hair. This one's kind of nice. Let's do... So weird that this one just like... Ah, man. It's so weird that it changes color to black. Like, the last option is always, like, messed up or something. Yeah, this one's dope. Hells yeah. You know what? I like it. I like it. Look, the last option is always, like, weird. I don't understand. Why is it the way it is? I'm gonna go graybeards. This one's cool. I think it matches pretty well. Hells yeah, dude. Let's go. Finish my character. We're gonna name him Mr. No. Rexy Sexy. Yeah.
Araziel. Right. How could I have forgotten? She was one of the few free people who ever set foot on a ship. Anyway. Whew, I'm gonna hit the hay for an hour or so. It's your turn to stand... Wait.
Wait, what?
You hear that?
Where? What's happening?
Shit. Oh, shit. Someone's coming.
Oh, fuck.
Nowadays just don't want a man to guard them anymore. That's the problem. I tell you, sometimes I long for the good old days, back when I could lift a skirt and nobody would bat
This is
an eye.
getting oddly political.
Anyway, enough of the chit-chat. Now, where did I put that key?
Can I see what?
Oh, blazes. What do they want down here? The lamp. Shh. Quickly. Put out the lamp.
It's making such a loud noise.
Good. Now, quiet.
Okay.
Ah, here we go.
I can't
Man,
barely
it
see.
smells like Vaughtier's balls down here. Say now, what's that chest supposed to look like?
Small, with the crest of the Blue Island Coalition on it, I think.
Ah, yeah, right. Black Guardian knows what the captain wants it for this shortly before arriving. You go look upstairs.
Oh.
I'll see if I can find it down here.
Okay.
Oh, shit. They don't leave us any choice. We need to do something quick. You take on the old guy. I'll take the young one. Go.
All right. We're gonna punch him to death, dude. Let's go. This guy? Hey, dude, this old man can take it, dude. Oh, I can power attack.
Come on, dodge! You can do it!
Whoa, both are attacking me. This is so unfair. Hey, we got him. Dude, I don't even know what's happening, dude. What the hell? What? Who's this guy, dude? This one John Cena on this guy. Take that, dude. Oh my god.
Oh man,
This is bad.
oh man. That wasn't part of the plan. Not at all. What in blazes are we going to do now?
I don't want to kill them. You crazy. Let's tie them up and gag them. When we arrive, we'd sneak out.
Yes.
Gotta be good guys
Yes,
here.
of course. That makes sense. One of them said it's not much longer until we arrive. With a little luck, no one will notice they're gone until then. Come on. Help me search. There must be a rope or something. And I thought we were over the hump when we made it on board.
Can I loot them? They have clothes. I could probably use some clothes. I don't know if I'm wearing something.
Be easy, can it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to play like a good guy here. I don't want to just like kill people willy-nilly if I can avoid it. Unless they're bandits. Find a rope. There you go.
Lost souls. The probabilities have turned against you.
What the? Who are you?
We're screwed, man.
You are confused by my sudden appearance. But my identity is irrelevant. As are you, dear Sirius. Unfortunately.
What? Oh shit, please don't tell anyone we're down here, please. We didn't mean any harm. These guys were just...
You ask that I not reveal you, for your intentions were not evil. And I believe you, but sadly, it's not compassion that rules my deeds. The first beat of a wing must happen. It is the only way the probabilities will fall into place. This is the way it has to be. The way it has been for eons. I am sorry.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What are you doing, please? Just don't leave. We just wanted to.
What? Whoa! We just got rammed into the wall, dude. The storyline, it's like, it starts pretty slow. Like, we really haven't done much. Or any combat. But, man, you know, like, the presentation is pretty spot on.
The two of you hid in the cargo and lived on our stocks. Then when Rick and Sebald found you, you gave them a beating. And all of a sudden, a veiled woman appeared and knocked you out with wild magic.
That's about right, dude.
Is that about it?
That is exactly it.
Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Please, my dame, we didn't have a choice. You've got to believe us. The war, we just wanted a second chance. That's all.
A second chance. Yes, I think I understand you. You wanted to start a new life in a new land. And as my ship is one of the only ships still sailing the route since the wars, you were simply forced to board without paying.
Yes, we could work for you. You know, we could scrub the deck, peel potatoes, anything to pay off our debt. And as soon as we've arrived...
Heartbreaking. How truly, truly heartbreaking. But let's be honest. You did have a choice. You could have signed on like all the others did, but you didn't. Instead, you've nested on my ship like flesh maggots, enjoying the good life while my crew actually had to earn their keep. And now you're feeding me this bullshit about veiled women and wild magic? How stupid do you think I am? I know your kind. You are cutthroats, filchers. At least have the guts to admit it.
What? No. You're wrong. Please, just let me explain. I
don't give a shit for your explanations. If there's one thing I hate more than cowards, it's people trying to pluck my heartstrings. You two are scum. And there's only one kind of punishment for scum on my ship. Pull him up, Ruger.
But Captain, they...
Do it.
Of course, Captain. I'm sorry, lad. You should have stayed in their room.
But... You can't do this.
Oh, believe me, I can.
No.
Oh, shit! Oh, no.
Oh, well, look at that. Someone's woken up. Rise and shine. Tie him and his friend together and feed them to the fish. Good luck in your new life, friend.
Oh. Well, that didn't really work out too well for us. No. Yeah, the game does start pretty slow. Like, by now, we would have been in combat with really any other Elder Scroll game, I think. I think Morrowind takes a while to get going because you have to go through basically like customs when you reach Morrowind, which is hilarious. But
Tell me, what is time to the dead and dreaming anyway?
So many people just talk, and
How
never
does it feel to be powerless?
This is about your damn pride, Tina.
I know I'm not real. At least not according to your definition.
I know damn well I'm doing.
It's just... There was nothing I could do.
This isn't happening. But then again,
This just isn't happening.
what is reality anyway?
Selfish fool!
We're alive. Okay. What? Where am I? I'm in space. That's Aetherius over there. We got some standing stones with some funky little messages on them. It looked like star signs or something. Interact with the blade dancer. Can I just... If your stamina is higher than 50%, your critical hit chance is increased by 8%. What? What are you... Allows you to perform a powerful attack while sprinting. Wait, is this a skill tree? Yeah, I think so. I think we start here and then we like select it. This memory unlocks all warrior disciplines for you. It also reduces the weight of heavy armor by 10% and grants you the talent Rage. I mean, that kind of goes with the Nord, right? Do I have a memory point? I don't even know. Memory point. How would I see that? Level 1, magic items. I think it would be magic? Nah. It does... Oh, yeah, I do have... Here. It does say I have 1 memory point, so I might be able to just, like, get 1 skill tree. Assassination. This memory unlocks all rogue disciplines. Your stamina regeneration, blah, 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 blah. You receive the talent Shadow of the Wind, which lets you move more silently for only a period of time. Oh. But critical hit chance is pretty good, though. We might actually go assassin, because we were thinking of going rogue. This is wolf blood. Ah, my god, there's so much stuff. This memory allows you to use the wolf blood potions and chimica as a means to transform into a werewolf. Oh, this is the end duration of your... Okay. Alright, that's interesting. We got a werewolf talent tree. Focus, this is magic, I guess. Yeah, mana regeneration. But we're not really going magic. The memories of the Phasmalist. What? Allows you to construct ghostly companions for you. This is like the pet base class. Okay, from the souls of people. Haha. Okay, so it can be used with any style of playing. Interesting. This is the warrior. All right, let's go for the assassin. Assassination. Boom. Awesome. Okay. Okay, so I don't want to leave the world yet. Let me just see what I unlocked. So I can click this. So full disclosure, guys, I literally cannot remember the last time I played Elder Scrolls Skyrim with a keyboard and mouse. I always use my controller, my Xbox controller. So my menu exploration is going to be very awkward, and you might notice that I do, of course, use the keyboard for Oblivion, but the whole system is different over there. I don't believe you can actually use a controller in Oblivion at all, so I'm not sure how to actually activate this, but let's go and click the button, get out of here. We're actually going to start playing now, which is pretty exciting. Unfortunately, we're going to be ending the episode pretty soon because we're pretty far in already. What's good though, guys, is that by the time you actually get to see this, I'm gonna have at least 4 or 5 more episodes already uploaded on Patreon, so make sure to go and check them. I'm pretty excited about this, honestly. I'm having a blast. This looks like Solitude here, this little stone bridge. But yeah, of course, it's a very highly modded game, so I think the graphics are going to look pretty cool when compared to Skyrim. And since it's going to play pretty similarly, we shouldn't have too much of an issue just kind of understanding the combat. But yeah, I think we're just going to end it here. Just want to, like, get a little acquaintance with the world. We now have access to our melee attack. Oh. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you once again so much for supporting me on Patreon. All of you who are watching this video, thank you so much for supporting me over here. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. If you haven't already, that would be lovely. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next episode. I'm pretty hyped. Yeah.